Let's talk about why the moment you stop chasing something is the exact moment that you start to receive it. Finally, your ex texts you back. You hear back from the job that you applied 2 months ago. Everything starts to come at you the moment that you start to let go and take a step back. So let's get into why this happens. First things first, when you are chasing something, you are in this energy of desperation. You are very needy for this thing. And desperation is very repelling on an energetic level and also to humans. It is very repelling when you want something a little too much, when you have too much of a grip on something and on the outcome of it, it repels it from you. Think about the actual saying, like you're chasing something, there must be a runner. You're not just chasing nothing. Right? So if you're being the chaser, then your goal is the runner, and you are causing it to be further and further away from you. So you have to let go of that energy. You have to let go of that desperation, because essentially what you are telling the universe is that without this one thing, without this one person, without this one job, I am nothing. I cannot be happy. I cannot be fulfilled. I cannot move forward in my life. Like, this thing is my lifeline. And that is a little bit too much. That is a little scary. Imagine if you were dating somebody and that's how they were with you. You know what I mean? It would be like a little too much energy towards it. Like, I'm happy that you love me, but let's take a step back. You know what I mean? So it's kind of the same way, and that's the way that you have to think about it. So the moment that you let go of that control and you let go of that desperate, needy energy, first off, you're just going to feel better because you're no longer going to be in the shackles of whatever that desire is. But also, that thing is going to want to come to you because you're going to give it that room to naturally flow to you. Okay. And I want to talk about the pursuit paradox, because this is really the cause of us being in this energy. So the pursuit paradox is a phenomena where the process of actually achieving the goal is more, it's more fun, it's more exciting, it's more thrilling than actually achieving the goal itself. Okay? Think about when a man is interested in a woman. We have heard this all before. A lot of men say that they love the chase. They love the pursuit. Okay? And this happens because the anticipation of potentially getting this person or this thing is more exciting than actually having it. Wondering, when will you get that person? When will you get the job? When will you get the dream car? Like, it can happen at any moment. It does something to your brain. It's almost like when you go to the casino or when you're playing the lottery. It's like, I might hit tonight, but I might not. The chances are there. So that uncertainty, it's addicting, whether you realize it or not. You might not be conscious of it, but that is actually what's happening. Also, I think that we begin to put our identity with trying to achieve something, with striving for something. And what I mean is that whenever you're talking to somebody, right, and you're talking about your goals and you're talking about how you're doing all of this work towards your goals, you get attached to that identity of like, yeah, I haven't made it yet. I'm still working. I'm doing X, Y, Z. I've been grinding. I've been going hard. And that makes you feel good about yourself, for one, because it's like, yeah, I am doing all of these things. So it makes you feel like prideful, like the pride, you start to just feel good, and that's natural and that's understandable, that's human. But also, you get used to that and you become that type of person, right? You get stuck in that phase of yourself where it's like you are the person who is just striving to become whatever it is. You're striving to get that thing, but you're never the person who has it, right? And you get used to that. So when you have this feeling of like, I'm making moves, I'm doing stuff, I'm having some type of momentum, and you think that you're doing that, even though you're being desperate with it, it's giving you this false sense of hope that you are moving forward and you are getting closer to accomplishing your goals. But in reality, you are holding on very tight to the outcome. You are holding on very tight to receiving this thing. So what you have to do is just let go. And when you let go, you finally become free. When you let go, the outcome doesn't even matter. Honestly, when you let go, it doesn't, the thing that you wanted doesn't even matter anymore. It holds no weight or significance into your life, and you are no longer chasing. And so that means that the goal, the desire, the achievement no longer is running from you. So everything is at pause and you're moving forward with your life. And that's when the things come to you. So detachment in life is very important. If you want something, if you want change, if you desire anything in life, the key to it is to detach from it. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't want it, but I'm saying detach from the outcome, detach from the how, the when, the where, all of that. Because it's not in your hands, right? You shouldn't worry about that. The only thing that you should worry about is knowing that you're going to get that thing or better, right? The universe is going to provide me the thing that I want or better. And that's what you have to start telling yourself. And knowing that sometimes the universe is protecting you from the things that you want, right? We be wanting a lot of stuff. And I know a lot of times it's probably not good for us, and we don't realize it. And it's like you don't realize it until hindsight, and then you're like, dang, I'm so happy I didn't get that thing because now I have this. Or if I would have got that, I wouldn't be here for this, you know? So you have to know that the universe is really working out for you, and the universe has your back. And so you can step away from the outcome, from the how, the when. Keep your desire, step away from worrying about what is going to happen and when it's going to happen, when it's going to come to you. Just do what you can do and do what's in your control, right? Do what you need to do so that you can have the avenues for the things that you want. So let's say if you want a job, you need a job, go ahead and keep applying to different jobs. Don't get stuck on this one job and then just wait to see what happens and then let that crush you. Keep applying to multiple jobs. Keep interviewing. Do a whole bunch of different stuff, because that's opening up so many avenues for you to get a job that is going to get you to where you want to be. It's going to have the salary that you want. You're going to be around people that you actually like. You get what I mean? So you have to do what's in your control, open up those avenues, and keep moving forward. Don't get stuck on the one thing. Don't get stuck on the one person, okay? Because it's more out there for you, and there's probably something better for you. You just don't know it yet. So for my own personal testimony when it comes to this is my weight loss journey, okay? Now, I've never been I don't want to say overweight, but I've never been like obese or like super big or anything, but I definitely was overweight for my height. Okay. I'm 5 foot even. At one point I weighed 156 pounds, which is not good for me. Okay. The most that I should weigh is like 135 at the max. So it was very much so important for me throughout my whole life, even as a teenager, to lose weight. So like I said, I've been dealing with this since I was a teenager, trying to figure it out, trying to do different things. I always wanted to lose weight and just get to where I needed to be for health reasons, and also just for vanity as well. I'm not gonna lie. And I never did it. I never achieved it until about 2 years ago. I don't know what happened. I stopped thinking about it. Like when I tell you, that was always my biggest goal on my list, and I never could achieve it. I tried all the things and it never worked. I didn't know what was going on. But the moment that I stopped thinking about it, it naturally happened. The weight naturally shed off. I naturally was eating less. I naturally was eating healthier. Like I was just consumed with other things in my life that I didn't actually have time to worry about my weight. And that when that happened, when I tell y'all the weight was dropping so quick, like never before, like it was so crazy. I am smaller than I've ever been in my entire life. Or I don't say entire life, but you know, from teenage to adulthood life. So that speaks volumes. And in that moment is when I realized I don't have to try hard for the things that I want. I don't have to take the hardest path to get the thing that I want. The things that I want in life should really be easy, and they should flow to me and come to me naturally. And that's where we step into the law of choosing the path of least resistance. The path of least resistance is exactly what's going to work for you. And when you try to force things to work, when you try to force things to happen, that's when it doesn't. And then it's like it gets frustrating and it causes you to want to give up. Now, I'm not saying that you don't have to put in effort. Effort always needs to be there, because I definitely was working out every day, multiple times a day sometimes. Like I was doing it, but it didn't feel like a chore. The energy was just different when it came to my weight, when it came to my relationship with food, when it came to all of those different things regarding fitness and health. So I just want to let you know that this is very much so true. And just try to practice letting go each and every day. Let go a little bit more, just a little bit more. Stop carrying a little bit more each day, and whatever it is that you want will come to you. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week.